Joining me now is someone who calls Tennessee home. It's Fox News contributor Brett Cooper. Brett, you just had a child. Congratulations, by the way. I didn't know you were giving up so much power.
Thank you. I know, that's just so embarrassing of me. I just need to go stand in a cafeteria and scream it.
Scream that you want power. I guess the path to that is running for Congress. But
yes.
You have a hard time, I would think, getting elected with the positions and the opinions that have been out there about Aftyn Behn in Tennessee.
No, it's pretty crazy. And, I'm seeing a lot of people compare her to AOC. She's comparing herself to Zohran Mamdani. But I feel like the difference between those candidates, those politicians, and her is that AOC does claim to love New York. Mamdani claims to love New York City. Aftyn Behn hates Nashville, and she's walking around saying, oh, I represent downtown Nashville. That is the Broadway area. That is where all the tourists are. And yet she's getting on podcasts, she's getting on the news and saying, no, I hate country music. I hate everything that makes Nashville Nashville. It's like, is that really who we want to be representing us? Absolutely not.
Well, let's dive into that question there, Brett, because, we have seen the growth of this movement. It's, as you point out, not just Zohran Mamdani, but the Seattle mayor is openly socialist. A guy in a runoff in Minneapolis was socialist. It's happening more and more across the country, mainly in urban areas, mainly in big cities. And you and I are both not strangers to this. I'm from Texas. I know what has happened to Austin. Is that not happening as well to Nashville? Does somebody like Aftyn Behn have a shot in Nashville?
Unfortunately, I do think she does. And I think she does because the people in Nashville are also worried about affordability and the price of groceries, and that is what she's primarily been speaking about. I mean, that's the same reason I think that Zohran won in New York City. So I think that she has a shot there. However, again, she just has a complete, utter disdain for not just our city, but also our state and the values that make the state great, that make it such a haven from people who move all over the country, who, grit their teeth and say, no, I'm never leaving because I love Tennessee. And unfortunately, Nashville is more of a purple area. I think that's actually, I said unfortunately, but I think that's one of the things that makes Nashville wonderful is that people can cohabitate and live amongst each other. And I feel like politics is never something that I am, disagreeing with people on or being confronted with in Nashville. And I think that if she was elected, she would make it far more radical, far more progressive, and just take the city in a further left direction, which would not be good for us.
So, but just to be clear, Brett, what would kill her presidential campaign is not necessarily the fact that she thinks that men can get pregnant. It's not necessarily the fact that she thinks having children is giving up your power. Her nightmare is having children. It's not necessarily her far left positions, but it's actually the fact that she hates the pedal cabs, the pedal buses, and country music and Nashville. That's what could doom her political career.
I mean, I think that for a lot of Nashvillians, they have not seen those more, extreme videos. They've all kind of come out in the last 24 hours. Like, until this point, we had just heard about her not liking Nashville, and then suddenly it was like everybody realized that she might actually have a shot. We jumped into gear. They started pulling all of those clips, those old, tweets where she was saying that she was in favor of burning down police stations, which is something that she said back in 2020. So I think now Nashvillians are going, oh, okay, no, this is far more serious. This isn't just about affordability. So about 24 hours ago, I was worried that she really had a shot. Now, after all of those videos have come out, I'm feeling a lot better about the current situation, thankfully.
Okay, we're counting on you, Tennessee. Brett Cooper, thanks so much for being with us here today.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.